Oh, that trait, man. It's the trait, guys. I'm telling you, the trait is crazy, man. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new Gareth Bale card to review today. Obviously, with these cards, guys, it is the road to the finals version of them, so they do actually get upgraded, so that is something to take into consideration when taking a look at these cards, right? So, 6'1", medium work rates, left-footed, 4-star capabilities. So as you guys know, Bale did not have the weak foot before, right? If you guys take a look at his rare gold card, the rare gold card only had a 3-star weak foot. So EA has improved him to the point to be usable in the meta of the game. Now, obviously with the medium work rates, I'm not necessarily hugely fond of it in regards to how it performs in game. Because with a card like this, I do feel like you have to play him as a striker. With the medium work rate, it's probably a striker that you have to use in a 2-striker lineup. With those medium work rates at a 73 for stamina, it's just something that you do have to work with, right? So with his 6'1" height, he is going to be working with a unique body type as well, but he does have very low balance, right? So because of his low balance, you do want to give him the engine chemistry style to improve that part of the card as much as possible, as well as his pace with his passing. Base card stats for shooting on the card is in a decent area, but again, definitely needs to be improved for it to be very solid, because 88 finishing in certain areas could be low from time to time. 88 attacking positioning should be interesting to work with this card. In the 4-1-2-2 tactic that I showed you guys from Tom Stokes, cards like this can perform okay in it, but again, I do need to try it out with this card on a get in behind instruction. I'm going to make sure that he's not on the comeback in the fence because of that 73 stamina set up the way that it is. Passing the card for a striker is pretty decent, especially on an engine chemistry style, so some good stuff there. Dribbling we will be experimenting with because of the unique body type and dribbling stats being where it is. He does have 92 heading accuracy with 99 jumping, so if you guys are using that new meta of the far post crosses from like the middle, that really overpowered thing, then obviously he'll be pretty decent at doing that as well. And then he does have 91 strength to work with that body type and height too. So with this card in game, guys, we are going to be lined up as so. So we're going to be using the 4-1-2-1-2 here, playing him left striker. Does he have traits? Let me see if he has any traits. Okay, so he doesn't have the finesse shot trait, but he has the outside foot shot trait. Outside foot shot trait is fantastic to work with, especially for the shooting. Especially in his case, because his shot power is actually really high. So we're going to have to make sure that we set up this team in a way where he is not the guy to be on the comeback. So what we have to do is we actually have to set up the team this way. Instructions has to be balanced for him, or stay back for him. And then Lucas, we have to change here. No, that's not how that works, because if he's not going to come back, he's not going to come back, but you are, it's because you're attacking. So it is how it works. Because you're the stay back, then you're the get in behind, but you actually push forward, so you have to come back. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll try him out like that. Hopefully he's decent. Not the greatest of passes, but Bale with a very solid run. Got that on a green, but couldn't get the shot off, unfortunately. Oh, man, if he scored that. It makes you wonder, right? Like, if he has the base card stats for finishing, if he actually maybe buries that, you know? First time? Really tough shots to hit, by the way. So, okay, I'm not even greening those bad boys. So the one thing that I'm noticing right away is that his shot power is really good to work with. That part of the card is great, but it's the base card stats for finishing. Oh, my game is glitched. I didn't even know what was just happening right there. First time shot. Nice. I mean, guys, to be honest, in this 4-1-2-2 tactic, with him on the get in behind instruction, like, he's actually kind of performing nice so far. Oh, yeah. I had a feeling once I was too close to the defender there, he was going to do the AI block. But yeah, you know what? It's funny, man, is that I don't mind his dribbling that much right now, if I'm being honest. Guys, I'm telling you, his dribbling is actually, like, not that bad. It's actually pretty solid this year. For this card in particular. See the sharp touches he has? It's actually working out for him. Oh, I tried to do the L1 croqueta. Didn't work out though. But yeah, guys, his dribbling is better than I thought it would be. Like, you obviously feel the balance being low on the card, but because he has like his own body type, it's actually helping out a lot for him. Nice, we'll take that. Very good, very good. Runs pretty solid with the engine chemistry style too. The run was really good though, but I didn't know what to do after that, to be honest. See, the problem with him is on the getting behind instruction. Because of his stamina being low, if I'm forcing him into play a lot, he's going to be on low stamina at some point. Yeah, I had a feeling I had to do some extra stuff there. Once I took that touch, I was not going to get the shot off, no chance. Yeah, the problem is the stamina, man. Like, I get to a certain point where it's going to be, like, really, really low, especially, like, near the end of the game. Really good in the air for that bad boy, though. Nice job. Ooh, not bad, not bad. There you go. The high shot power is the nice thing, man. That's the nice thing, because when you get into like higher percentage strike areas, the shot power is the thing that you notice more than anything. Like I mentioned to you guys in the midfield reviews, he obviously still needs the higher finishing so that you can, you know, maybe score certain opportunities that you might not be able to get high percentage strikes, but it'd still be very good for a card like this for sure. Nice, good stuff. Guys, this Gareth Bale card is better than I thought it would be. I really thought that his really low balance would have really irritated me, to be honest. Like, I thought it was gonna be like way more sluggish. Like, you obviously still feel it being low, but for this year's game, the high-low, not the high-low, but the body type that he has is compensating really, really well for it, you know? Look at that. And obviously when you have the outside foot shot tray, your shooting is just crazy. See that little curve that they do on the ball? I'm telling you, man. This trait is sick to work with. You know what's funny about this card, guys, is that he actually has a good high-medium work rate, which is very interesting because he actually used to play in the side position first. I'm pretty sure, right? Like, wasn't that his card before? Let me see. A side position player with medium work rates. Guys, I don't mind the medium on this card. I actually think it performs well for him. It actually almost feels like it's a high medium, if anything. Oh, man. Oh, it's a penalty. Nice. I got the shot cancel there. That's why I was kind of hoping that there was like some sort of animation, but yeah. Well, which one was it? Was it the goalie? It was the goalie that fouled me. Good. So we actually did get the shot cancel there. Shot cancels to force the animation out of the defenders or goalies, right? So 81 penalties in his case. Has a run up. We had the post for that one. The run-up by itself will make me do this card. Like, I'll get this card just for that run-up. The animations is always a sick thing, man. Yeah, honestly, if you were to tell me that he was a high medium work rated player, like, I would believe you. I really would. Ooh, a little bit of the balance there for sure. Oh, that trait, man. It's the trait, guys. I'm telling you, the trait is crazy, man. There's no way. What was that? Oh, as long as you get that green, my boy. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Gareth Bale card. So, guys, in regards to how he performs in-game, we did give him the engine chemistry style to improve certain aspects of the card as much as possible. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This is the first Gareth Bale card that I've genuinely enjoyed using in FIFA since probably FIFA 15. Yeah, probably since FIFA 15, because I'm thinking about the cards and the teams that I used to use back in the day. In FIFA 15, I used to get to a certain point where I had like a Liga Santander team. So I had like a Bale, I had a Ronaldo, and I actually enjoyed using Bale in that game. But every single year of FIFA, his dribbling was like too noticeable. But in FIFA 15, because the mechanics were different that year and dribbling wasn't like as crazy as it is now with like certain animations and whatnot, more players were usable, was what I'm trying to say, right? That was probably the last year that I actually enjoyed using Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale has gotten flashbacks or whatever the cards he's been getting over the course of the years, and I never really truly liked the card that much. This year, I actually do. And here's the thing about this Gareth Bale card, okay? If he gets improvements, like let's just say Real Madrid actually go through, this is a really sick card, man. So medium work rates doesn't bother me, right? He actually performs really well on the pitch when it comes to attacking AI. Medium is usually really noticeable. Like these guys they just move a certain way that's like not that crazy, right? That's why I really force the end behind instruction out of the card to see what they do in certain situations, right? Medium did not bother me. His unique body type, because dribbling mechanics have been really different for this year's game, he actually dribbles well in the mechanics of the game this year, but you will obviously from time to time still notice the balance, but it just doesn't feel as big of a nuisance as it was in previous years, for a lot of years, to be honest with you, right? Obviously, with the engine chemistry style, you are going to be improving the pace as much as possible to be at a 96-99, which is fantastic to work with because, guys, he has a medium work rate, but I swear I could tell you guys he feels like a high medium, you know, a player that adapts well on the pitch. I do notice that when I give him the game behind, he does push himself more into the side areas a little bit more, so you could give him the stay central, but for this tactic and the way that it works, the getting behind works perfectly fine because of the way the other players utilize that empty space, right? So didn't mind that at all with this card on the getting behind. Base card stats for finishing, you will notice more if you are trying to hit specific shots. But if you go for high percentage strikes or higher percentage strikes and you hit them in the green, guys, because his shot power is so high, right, with the outside foot shot trait, he hits absolute bangers when it comes to shooting the ball across goal, right? Passing is really good on an engine chemistry style. The biggest thing that really irks and irritates me when it comes to this card, because I understand that it's a card that can get upgraded, right? So I understand that, right? But it's the stamina, man. 73 EA. You couldn't boost it to like an 82 or something? A 73 for a striker? Come on, man. You know, because guys, 73 is just way too low. It really is, man. Like if they gave him like an 87, honestly, like EA nowadays, like you got to do that. You know, this card is 400k. I get it because it's Bale, blah, blah, right? But it's got to be like an 87 because he'd be sick to use in the side positions. He'd be sick to use through the middle because he actually has really good attacking AI, right? So what's up with that, man? You know, it's really annoying. The stamina part is the one that irritates me the most. It's irritating. It's not like that big, but it just feels like you feel the need to take him off at some point in the game. Like if it's like if you use a certain instruction, like in my case, I use a direct pass and again behind, right? Maybe if it hits like the 75th, 80th minute, you're gonna have to sub him off. So if that doesn't bother you, then it is what it is, right? But still feel like EA could have improved the stamina. But guys, The card's shooting across goal is fantastic. Obviously, if you get into certain opportunities at certain times with the 4-star weak foot, it's definitely a good improvement for the card. We didn't test that too much because, guys, he has the outside foot shot trait. When he gets into certain areas, he always goes for that animation. And that animation's crazy. I'd rather do that than hit him with a 4-star weak foot, to be honest with you. Especially when you're at like specific angles. This is genuinely the first year I actually enjoyed using Bale, because I would actually use this card as a cam and not care, right? Not in this 4-1-2-2 though, because the glitch making the cam going to midfield, blah, blah, he's going to waste more stamina, right? You would have to keep him on stay forward. So it would mostly be a striker for me for sure. But this card surprised me, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I honestly thought he would have been really, really annoying to use, but he wasn't, man. He was actually really enjoyable. So if you guys end up packing him, try him out, dude. He's actually really sick this year. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.